Hi there, so hope we're all well today. I thought I'd do another video because I like to talk about things that I like and things that I like to use. And my one today is something that I think is pretty fundamental in any makeup that is done. And funnily enough, a couple of years ago, it kind of wasn't in fashion to be wearing this particular makeup product. And don't know why, but you used to see contour, you used to see highlight, but you never saw blusher being used in makeup. It was always bronzer, contour, highlight, and blusher was missing. So for me, it's a fundamental part of makeup. I think it's a great thing because it sort of marries the whole look together. Blusher can be used in so many different ways. You can wear it on the cheeks, you can wear it on the apples of the cheeks. I've even been known to put blusher up onto the top of the eyes to sort of blend. It actually makes the eyes pop when you put a little bit of blusher between the white and between where the colour ends. So that's another little trick that I've been known to do. It looks amazing up in the temples as well. So if you take the blusher very lightly up here, it's quite a thing that you would do on an editorial kind of shoot. To bring it all together. So for me, blush is like a fundamental part of makeup. Now my favourite type of blusher, and I don't know whether it's just with an age and as I'm aging, I'm finding that cream blushes and liquid blushes work a lot better for me, and I prefer to work with them in my kit as well. Ever since I discovered them, I've not really bought powder blushes. The only powder blusher I've got is a cheap MUA one that I paid about £1, £2 for. So they're the only real like powder blushes that I've got in my kit, because I do prefer to work with creams and liquids. So I'm going to talk you through some of the liquids, some of the creams that I like to work with. I'll talk you through the one I'm wearing today. The one I'm actually wearing is this. Which is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Glowgasm range. So it comes in Pink Gasm, which I find is a bit bubblegummy, and this is the one I like, which is Peach Gasm, because I just think it's really, really pretty, and it's quite bridally as well, so hence why it's in my kit. But the nice thing about this is it's also a blusher, but it's got a bit of glow to it as well, so it's slightly highlighted, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the Glowgasm. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. Typical Charlotte Tilbury, it's not going to be cheap. Don't quote me on what it is. I think it was around 20 something. But as it goes, I think it's really nice. I think it's really nicely pigmented. I think it's a really nice shade, and a little goes a long way. Comes like that. I left the top on. I left the top unscrewed, so it's got a bit messy. But yeah, I really, really like it. So that is your Glowgasm, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury. So another little favourite of mine, and I love mentioning this brand because they have featured in every single one of these videos, and for good reason, because the makeup is incredible from this range. The quality is just exceptional, and this is the 2-in-1 velvet blush, and it goes on lips as well, and this is from Peggy Sage, who I love to buy makeup from. They're based in Llandudno, as I've mentioned in other videos, but you can buy this online. £13 and 10 pence, and it's like a peachy colour again. It only comes in this one shade, but it's quite a universal shade, and it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely blusher, and it goes really nice on your skin. It lasts, it looks lovely, it photographs lovely, and it's just a gorgeous colour, and yeah, love it. So that's Peggy Sage. You'll all be going to Llandudno when lockdown's over. Just be warned you that they're not open on a Sunday. Right, okay. So this was a brand that I was lucky enough to be gifted, and I'm still yet to write a feature on blusher for the magazine, which I will do. I will do it. I've got more time on my hands now. I think next week I'm going to get back to doing a bit of writing, but this week my focus has been on the wonderful virtual wedding fair, which is happening on Saturday and Sunday. So I've been creating video content for me for that, as well as dealing with the logistics of organising it as well. So anyway, this is Daniel Sandler, and it's their watercolour liquid blush. This is an absolute game changer. So it is a liquid, and basically what I tend to do is just put it on the back of my hand and then work it into a blusher brush and then just work it into the skin. But you just can't go wrong with it because it's just such a lovely colour. It's lovely and buildable, so you can start off light and work it up to the desired consistency. It comes in lots and lots of different shades. So I was gifted these two. That one's more of a bronze, but it's still got colour to it, so it's not but anyway, they were doing these online for £2.75, which were the testers of the blushes. So I've tried a few of them, so I now know that when I'm going to do an order, I know which colours I'm gonna order, which was great. And there were some really, really nice colours, some nice pinks in it, so I am gonna get some more from the range to add to my kit. And then finally, this is my personal one. This sits in my personal makeup bag, and it's the Velvet Touch Creamy Stick, and it's from Kiko. It's a bit of a mess. I need to give it a little wipe. The things that go in your own makeup bag. Anyway, this is from Kiko, and it is, I reckon it's about £8.99, I think. But I was using for years the cheek tints from the like these, like sticks from Charlotte Tilbury, which were like a lot of money. I think they were about £30 a pop, just for one of these, around that anyway, and they were costing me a lot, and there was less product in them. So my sister and I were in Manchester, and we went into the Kiko shop, and I saw these sticks for £8.99, so obviously a fraction of the price, but really, really good, really pigmented, really creamy, blends into the skin really well. These kind of things are great, very good for on more mature skin, anyone who's got maybe sort of open pores, that kind of thing, and they just blend so well and just give you that healthy glow. As you can probably tell, I'm a big fan of more peachy colours and peachy tones, rather than pinky pink, so that's probably why you see more peachy things in my kit. But I do, like I say, I do have pink as well in my blushes, but I tend to go down the peach route on myself personally, because I just think it looks really nice against the colour of my eyes, which are quite blue. I'm very, very sore at the moment because I'm full of hay fever, and I did a makeup look yesterday, which you may have seen on my grid. I put it up there, and my eyes just streamed like nobody's business, and within about an hour it was all across my face. So yeah, I was a bit gutted about that because I was really quite impressed by the look I'd done. And then I tried to do a Hollywood look, and I've tried to do a couple of looks today, and my eyes just won't take liner or anything, they're just crying. So anyway, I digress again. But yeah, that's what I prefer. I do prefer working with a cream blush or a liquid blush, because I just find the blendability. And here's a little tip: if you ever make a mess up of your blusher, aka you put too much on, take a fluffy brush. This is a stippling brush, it's only from Wilko's, just with a very light of your foundation or whatever you've used, and just go over the top, and that will dumb down the blusher. So if you've gone a bit too blush happy, which many people do, then you can take it back down and just blend it out, because there's always, if in doubt, you can always blend things out. That's my motto. So with that in mind, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Stay safe, and I'll try and come back next week. I might do a sped up video when my eyes are better, of me actually putting my makeup on, so you can see. So from start, which is not very pretty, to finish, which is a bit prettier. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and I will speak soon. Bye bye.